recording. So, how bad could it be? We'll do no HUD, no tutorial, and we'll do a random gender. My lineage name is Ape to get us dog.
Mine was Homo stupidus and Homo erect.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We're watching events unfold. Cells are growing. Gasp. Is this the loading screen?
Yeah, that is the loading screen.
Oh.
Those are your neurons in your brain. It's connecting, you know, it's like your brain's growing kind of thing.
I see. The world and characters you will encounter are meant to represent archetypes of a place and of a moment, not the exact depiction of what happened. This adventure was made by Panicky Digital Games, which is composed of Marco Aguado Grau, Etienne Bailou, Pierre-Marc Berube, Jean-Francois Boivin, Nicholas Canton, with the help of Nicholas Bedard, Sam Girardin, music by Mamo Kobo, James Benjamin, and Maxim Goulet. In the following hours, you will live the challenges of the dawn of humanity, embark into the never-ending odyssey of human progression on this planet. Use your body, senses, mind, and voice to guide your voyages. Gain strength in numbers and advance the species. Survive the elements, teach your family, build a home. Gasp. Good luck. We won't help you much. Okay. Yeah? Good, because I told you not to.
No, like they don't help at all.
And remember, evolution is not set in stone. It is your path to forge. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna evolve to have hot anime
Busty.
monkey girls.
Busty anime monkey girls.
That's right. Evolution is not set in stone.
So this is 10 million years ago. That's
Africa. 10 million years ago. Well, it's not the most graphically impressive game.
It's not. I mean, it's very pretty. It has its own art style. It's not supposed to be like, you know, uber realistic kind of thing. Like you'll see once you actually get in. The cutscenes aren't that good, but everything else, like you play it.
Oh, crocodile. That's right, get that sick, disgusting bird.
Because he stabbed the fish.
Yeah. Oh no. Jaguar. Oh! Crocodile, run! No! Oh, the dead fish keeps on swimming.
I think he's just floating sheep.
Ancestors. Shh. What? No, he's just asleep. What do you mean? The Humankind Odyssey. This is where I came from.
There's supposed to be a part 2 to this. Like they haven't drafted up.
Volume 1. Before us. Oh!
You're basically a chimp right now.
Oh. Chimp strong. Chimp together strong. Oh. 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 Bird. No! Mom! Am I gonna be the little chimp?
That is bad. Mom has boobies.
That is an enormous bird.
Yep.
Oh. I'm in the game. Oh. Don't know any of the controls.
Okay, so A is to sprint and to climb.
A is to sprint and to climb.
And then also while you're running, if you let go of it, you jump.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah. You don't really ever need to jump, like, unless you're moving, kind of thing. So you have to find a hiding spot.
Oh, I think I'm drowning. Yeah, swim,
Yeah.
buddy, swim.
You can't really swim that well. I swear to God, if you kill this baby chimp.
I'm gonna find a hiding spot.
So, if you hit Y, you go into your intelligence mode. That's like so you can observe the world, kind of thing.
Intelligence. Stand up.
Yeah, so when you stand up, you can see farther, kind of thing. So there's intelligence, and then if you hit X, there's scent, and then if you hit B, there's hearing.
There's a thing up there. Is that where I'm supposed to go?
Yeah. So hold Y on it to like read it, kind of thing. Like sense it. The square.
Current clan settlement, Sativa. Is that what?
Yeah. So that little square. Do that.
Hiding spot.
Sheep turned into monkey.
There it is. Run, monk. Run, monkey. Oh. It's faster to just jump, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you have to train your legs, and as a baby, you don't run very fast at all.
Yo, I already survived my first night. Hey, what is this? There's tons of HUD.
Is it the same?
Yeah. Did I not choose the right thing?
You might have. I don't know.
Tutorial off, HUD visibility, it says full. What? Did I?
I think you can change it.
Yeah, you can. There we go. What?
I would keep the HUD on though, sheep, just because
No.
you need it.
Monkey strong.
So now you're a female, so now you have to go collect the baby.
Well, the baby was down here somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, I think I need minimal HUD. I don't actually know any of the buttons.
It's one of those.
Okay.
Told you.
Oh, it doesn't actually tell me any of the buttons. Alright, I guess I just gotta get good.
No, well, so... Okay, A is to run, and then obviously look around and all that jazz. With the normal thumbsticks. Y is, you go into intelligence mode so you can... So intelligence is like dead stuff that you're not going to see. Like sticks and rocks and stuff like that. And then obviously X is to smell, and that's for like finding food and stuff. And B is for hearing, to find other animals or clans people.
Do I need to go where this little ape is screaming?
Yes. So you can memorize that where he is.
Can I just grab this? I saw you do it.
Grab what?
Monkey smart. Oh. Look at me go! I'm a powerful monkey.
Oh, if you hold A, you climb faster and all that.
Is he not right here? Wait, what? Probably have to like interact or something. Hang on.
Are you okay, sheep?
I don't know. It's right here,
So,
but I don't know what to do.
You have to go to the entrance. You have to go to the entrance of the little cave.
Is this not the entrance?
That is no, the other side. If you see like a little, it looks like a little mini cave. That's what it is.
Oh. I'm stuck. What the?
Oh, that's what. What do you?
What? This is where you said to go.
Yeah, no, you have to call them out. So hold B, hold B.
Man, you'd think the game would have told me that.
Well, yeah, but you chose to do nothing. Like you had no help at all. Okay, that's calling your clan. You have to go to the entrance and like
I'm just yelling at this rock.
Are you at the right one?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Is
Yeah.
that where the baby is?
Look right here. See?
No, that's the... Okay, hit B again. Yeah, okay, he's right there. So go where he is. Right there, right there, right there.
Yeah.
At the very entrance, and hold B in front of there. Like, get closer and hold B. Oh my god. Because you're supposed to, like, calm the baby down and be like, I'm here, but I don't know. Turn back on the HUD sheet, please.
Okay.
And the tutorial. Yeah, see there. So tap B, tap B, tap B.
Oh, I'm just supposed to tap it. All right, we've got this figured out. All right. We don't need a hut.
So okay, you have to wait for there's gonna be like a rainbow flash kind of on the edges, and you feel your controller vibrate.
I don't know what you're
that.
talking about.
Okay, so you'll go back into turn back on the HUD sheet.
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
I need what? It's immersive.
No, it's not.
Oh, my controller vibrate. What do I do when that happens?
Yes, you have to tap B when your controller vibrates, because that's like giving you the timing to do it. Because you have to do it at the right time, otherwise you fail. So the head guy that made this and made the studio and all that,
Monk.
He's actually the guy in charge of the first couple Assassin's Creed games.
Nice. Makes sense.
You saved the baby. I'm proud of you. It only took you 10 minutes.
Monk. Monkey. Oh. Monkey climb. Oh.
And I would always like for your home settlement, that little diamond shape, you can memorize it with the intelligence thing. That way you can always know where your home settlement is from where you are.
That's what they sound like. Oh. Monk. What are we getting exacerbated by? Alright, well that was weird. We got exacerbated, and now we're not. So it probably wants me to do something with this rock. Alright.
What rock? Which one?
Well, I've got a rock now.
Oh, you can pick. Okay, so pick
How do you
up.
throw things?
So you hold the right bumper, you hold it, and that's how you throw it, but throwing really doesn't do anything.
Oh, I threw it
But,
at
so...
a different angle than I thought I would.
Hit the left bumper to swap hands. Like, once you have something in your hand. So go grab another rock.
Doesn't seem to be doing it.
You can't, hit left bumper.
I think it probably wants me to do something, but it's got to teach me.
No, no, so you have to hold X to, like, discover it, because you don't know what it is, so you got to investigate it. So pick it up and hold X.
Oh,
So that's
so you can pick things up and... No.
Turn on the HUD.
That's okay.
Oh my god. Oh my...
Look, I discovered a rock. Oh? Can I throw my baby?
No, but if you go to where the bed thing is, there should be like a pile of leaves. That's a bed. You can drop the baby, but to gain experience to to be able to get upgrade points, you need to have the baby on your back. It's basically like learning from you kind of thing. So hold Y.
I think I just marked it.
You might have to go up to it and lay down to just like on it to discover it. Like hold the X again.
I discover a rock. Monkey smart.
So it's a liftable rock, so you need to get a stick, you know, to pry it open.
I knew I needed a stick, so I can make tools.
Stick is your best
So I can start
friend.
my farm. This is a farming sim game.
Yes, definitely.
Don't throw things very far. I like how I have a monkey noise button.
Yeah, so that's to, you can just tap it to know where your other clan members are, and if you go up to them, you can communicate, but you don't know any of the buttons because you have the HUD off. The only time you should ever play with the HUD off is if you know how to play sheep,
I know, don't worry, I'm learning.
or you're taking screenshots, which you're not. So.
No, it's fine. Learning how to play the game. Look,
If you hold B, you can tell all your
Look, a
clan to
leaf.
follow you. Do you even know how to eat?
no, I'm gonna just
Do
go
you know
for
how
it.
hungry you are?
No.
Exactly.
Look, I'm absorbing knowledge right now. Do you see this? It's going into my brain. Alright, I've
Is that
marked
what's
it.
happening?
There we go. Huh. Alright, I got excited or something. Everybody else says things too. When I go, ah. Oh, yo, I just got stuck in some bramble. This is how all monkeys travel. Is there fall damage?
Yes. But you have to fall from pretty high up.
Ouch. I'm a little bit hurt.
Did you break your leg?
Monkey hurt.
You broke your
Ow.
Okay, turn back on the HUD.
Ah, monkey in
Broke
pain.
your leg. Broke your leg.
No, wait, listen, I'm gonna find a stick. It will be all good. I'll make a splint out of it.
Okay, so if you find something that looks like a red leaf on like a mini tree, that fixes leg breaks.
I can still jump, so I think I'm good.
No, but if anything tries to attack you, you're screwed.
Hey, I think it's turning night.
Yeah, you need to go back up and sleep, otherwise.
What is this? Discoverable.
Actually, if you eat that that thing in your hand, the green little like bushy thing, that fixes leg break too.
I don't think I'm smart enough to eat it.
You hold a to eat anything that has to be in your right hand.
There we go. Excellent. I'm healed now. Excellent. Uh-oh.
Your brain aneurysm.
I hear something. Am I safe in the trees?
Yes.
Can't
Unless
do-
you go to the very top of the tree, then that bird might attack you. You're actually not healed. You're still hurt. That's why your ape's holding her side.
It's just a monkey flesh wound.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. Can I get this stick? Can I drop it? Yeah.
So right bumper to drop again. Just like tap it to drop.
Oh, oh, stick. Oh, oh, oh. I can use this to scratch myself. Can I eat this? No. Alright, we got a stick now. Well, I think this has been a productive day. Hey, let's go sleep. We found a rock. We found a leaf, and we ate it.
Broke our legs.
We found a stick. We did possibly break our legs or rupture our kidneys. But you know what? Overall, not too shabby. Considering this is my first time being monk. Don't play the wrist sound effect. We're alive. We're okay. This is good.
Okay, so if you
I
want
hear
to
them.
make more kids,
Dead.
so you have to go.
How do we summon the pelican to bring us more kids?
You have to go bond with a male monkey, a male ape. Because okay, so if you look at your character has boobs. Those are the females.
Ah, those are what? Those are just flabby pecs.
They're saggy monkey boobs.
Food, water, sleep. Is it day now?
If you hold it, like you need the HUD because you need to know what.
No. We don't need the hut.
Shoot, that's. Oh my god. Okay, so now you need water. You definitely need water. Like if you look at those three things when they pop up, but one of them's kind of grayed out, you definitely need that. So go drink.
Oh, I can sit down. I was trying to grab this other monkey.
You have to hold B. Or actually tap B.
Am I just
when
gonna
you're
fall
near it.
asleep on the ground?
Yeah, you can. So you can fall asleep anywhere. So like if you're not at your settlement, you're far away, but you need sleep. You can just fall asleep.
Okay, well I got two babbies.
Yeah,
Monkey
so
babbies.
having two babies gives you more neural energy.
Can I drink this water?
Yes.
Am I drinking? No, I'm sitting down. B?
Okay, go up. No, go up to it. A, just like you're picking something up, or you're eating it, like, and then hold A to scoop it.
I'm just lying down. Yeah, I'm just lying down. Do I have to be in the water?
You can be on the water's edge.
Oh wait, I was doing it. Dead.
What?
Well, I think I need the hut. Why would you tell me not to use the hut?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes,
I can't-
My fault.
I can't
Silly
figure
me.
anything out.
I thought you could survive out in the wild, but I guess not.
Yeah, apparently
Die on the
not.
first day.
Oh hey, I'm kind of low on health.
Yeah, so you should eat, drink, and fix your legs. So eat the green.
New food
food
discovery. Fresh water source. Drink.
So when you see it go like having like a yellow ring pop out from your little stamina health bar up there. Okay, so the red is your health, your overall health that you can have, and your life expectancy. Green is your stamina. So once you start seeing it pulse yellow, that means it's getting bigger. So I think instead of drinking water, you need to eat.
Wait, what does it mean when it's pulsing yellow?
When it's pulsing yellow, it's getting bigger, and then once it hits green, yeah. So it's just adding more stamina. So when it's pulsing yellow, it's the circle. That green circle is getting bigger, so you have more overall stamina.
Okay. So I should keep drinking. Is this
Keep
healing me?
drinking and-
I thought the green was my health.
No, the green is your stamina. The red is your health. That's your health and life expectancy. So like if you play like an older ape, like one of the elders, they have a smaller circle because they're old, so their life expectancy is shorter, so they have less health overall.
So what happened when I inspected this? Dead.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you shouldn't have told me not to do the tutorial.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can you turn it back on at least?
Wait, will it skip stuff if I turn it on now?
No. There's not really a tutorial, it just like has little messages that pop up that say, hey, you can do this with this.
Okay, should I pick up that stick again?
Yes. Well, actually, you can go grab another stick off the tree, so you don't have to go down there.
Let's pick up a rock again. Ooh.
You should be able to pick, if you hit the left bumper, you should be able to pick up another rock. Like 2 rocks. Like, yeah, left bumper to switch hands, and then, because you can only pick stuff up with your right hand, and like eat stuff out of your right hand, but like left is just so you can carry another thing.
Yeah, I can't swap hands.
Okay.
I probably have to do something first.
Okay, so go lay down on the bed real quick and hit Y.
Yeah, my eyes jumping.
Because you also haven't slept all night. It's 4:30 in the morning.
I slept?
Yeah, but you need to sleep enough.
Lie down.
And hit Y.
Evolution. Oh, my brain! Ah, it's expanding! I'm getting smarter! Assign neuronal energy, connect neurons, and develop your lineage's capacities. Grow the neurons you want when they're mature enough to receive energy. Neuronal energies accumulate... I can't speak right now. Accumulated by doing actions when kids are around. Why does it have to be when kids are around?
Because that's like,
Guess you can't...
You're teaching them, and then so...
I guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Well, if you have an old person there, they can't have any kids, so like they're not going to pass it on to anybody.
A neuron, true, I guess. A neuron will lose its energy at the passing of a generation if it hasn't been locked by a reinforcement. Connect neurons to develop lineage's capacities. Reinforce new capacities by the passing of generations. Evolution. Progress through eras faster than what science suggests. Reinforce lineage's new capacities you would prefer by the passing of generations. Reinforce a neuron to lock it for the next generations. The number of kids determines the number of reinforcements. Non-reinforced neurons will still exist but will lose their neuronal energy. Neurons bought by genetic mutations don't need to be reinforced. Passing a generation means a 15-year jump in time. Oh, so you can just jump 15 years ahead.
Yeah, but you have to have at least one kid because the kid goes from baby to adult. Here, sheep. I'm gonna share my screen again. I want you to look at it. I'll just show you something real quick.
Evolution leap. 10 million years. Alright, hang on. Ah, whoa! The brain capacity is insane!
Hey, there's more. I haven't even finished it off yet.
Jeez Louise. You smart monkey.
So the orange ones are the mutations, and the white ones are just the continuations of the branch. But like some of them, you need the mutation to happen first, so then you can connect and get that get the white one. It's like right now, look, I have bipedalism unlocked.
Let me look. Oh, yeah.
So like, and each branch kind of thing, there's like a section. So this is all like to do stuff with like making tools and using your hands and stuff. This is all attacking and dodging right here. This is communication right here. Your food, medicine, and your senses. and then like walking around stuff.
Gotcha. Gotta look at my stuff. I can have 4 neurons. A growth potential as long as they're from.
So if you go on your thing, that
Motor skill. The ability to switch hands with an item is acquired. Tap to switch hands with an item.
Yeah, so you have to initiate the gene.
My brain! Zap, zap! Oh, I'm getting smarter! The growth potential for the ability to build? More training is needed. More training is needed. Okay. So now I sleep. Oh, whoops. Oh, do I have to hold it?
For what?
To sleep.
So you have to hold A to sleep. And then also when you look at your health bar, it'll expand yellow again, saying it's like healing kind of thing.
I don't understand the health bar. So the health bar is surrounding my stamina bar?
Okay, so the red is your stamina. Or no, the red is your health, like your overall health. Bleeding and like having a broken leg, it takes it down by chunks, so you have lower stamina kind of thing. Like your life expectancy is still the same, but you have lower stamina, because your leg's broken.
Uh-oh, I'm hungry and thirsty.
Yeah. Okay, you kind of want to be sleeping.
I think I just slept for 2 days.
Yeah, you wanna sleep at night and then be awake in the morning, kind of thing. Oh yeah, you need food. You definitely need food and water. And also having no food and water, so the green is your stamina. So like, you know how it's really tiny right now? That's because you haven't eaten or slept or drank anything for 2 days.
So now am I good on water? Or should I keep drinking?
Keep drinking until it stops expanding yellow. If you saw that red flash there, that was your health, your overall health going down because you're starving.
But nothing lower. Where's the overall health?
No. So the red circle, it'll go down by small ticks. Eventually they'll build up towards like you'll kind of see like a grayed outline, and then your actual health, like how much your health has actually gone down by.
Okay. Necromancer, what's up, buddy? We've become monkey. Look. Alright, we need to go get some food.
The little green bushy things are food right there.
What?
On the edge of the water.
Oh. How do I eat?
Hey.
This is not food? This isn't food.
No, okay. If it looks like a little like bushy green cattail kind of thing, yeah, that's not food. That's to make a bed.
Well, I could have eaten my bed. Can I become... Oh, I gotta hold it. Hungry.
You don't have to inspect it every time you
Monkey famished. Will these respawn?
Yes.
Dude, do I even need to leave? What if we just stayed here and stayed monkey forever?
To unlock certain
There's food, there's water.
To unlock upgrades, you need to encounter other things.
See, so now I don't understand, because now my green circle is engulfing my red circle, so
that means your stamina is full. Like that's as much stamina as you can get.
But isn't that supposed to be my health bar?
No, the red is your health bar, so it's all the same. Okay, so later on, once you evolve more, you get a bigger life expectancy. So the red circle gets bigger, and that means you also have more stamina to use before you have to like stand still and refill. Got it?
Oh, you can hold A to drink water. I don't have to keep pressing it.
Yeah, no, you just hold it and it automatically scoops it.
So what should monkey do?
Hey, I want you to grab 2 rocks. So grab a rock and then hit left bumper so you switch hands and grab another rock.
Oh, we create fire.
I knew being a monkey parent was so hard.
I don't see rocks.
You had some back in your settlement.
There were no rocks there.
There was rocks. You were throwing them around.
No, you're making this up.
Okay, if you wanna lift up that rock right there, you have to grab a stick so you can like, you know, pry it open.
New tool discovered. Basalt Petras.
Okay, basalt is probably the best rock you can get, so get 2 of them, and you'll see a button that says alter, so you have to hold the left bumper to alter stuff.
Monkey discover. Nothing happened. Monkey sad.
Hold left bumper to alter, and then you'll get the little prompt, so you have to hold right bumper, and then yeah. So once you see that rainbow thing, you have to, in your controller vibrates, you have to let go so he can hit the rock. But if you hold it like that, it's just gonna break the rock.
I like the music. It didn't work.
Sheep, you didn't let go at the right time. I'm looking at your screen.
Yes, I did. What do you mean?
No, when the rainbow thing flashes and you're...
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you have to do it multiple times.
Oh, mature neuron. Brain expanding. Becoming smart monkey.
Okay, go grab a stick instead, because I think this is too complicated.
No, it worked.
No, I'm saying no. Like right now, it is because like you have to develop your fine motor skills.
What? But my
not break it.
No, I did it multiple times. Didn't you see?
Okay, yeah. Okay, don't use that rock. Go back and use the granite in your base.
Make tools, not the brightest monkey. Listen, we're just starting out, all right? Look, there's no rocks here. You can't pick these ones
There
up.
are rocks. Okay, go over on the left side. If you're looking in, but go over on the left side. There was rocks over there you're picking up and throwing around.
It broke.
Okay, go into your intelligence mode and you can find rocks and sticks like that.
You can. Do I have to re-inspect all this stuff, or is it just gonna stay?
No. So the little white squares is just like, it's not, like you haven't, every time you go in intelligence mode, like in a new area, you'll have to do that.
Elder female.
So if you look, the rocks are gonna be on the ground. Right
Remember,
there.
focus, memorize. Remember, focus, forget. Monkey. Okay.
Go grab a stick. Go grab a stick and then put
What?
it in your
Why? We're still doing the rocks thing, I thought.
Well, the rock's obviously not working out.
What do you mean? That was going fine. Now what? Alter. Stripping.
Okay. Do you have a stream delay on?
Yeah.
Okay, because...
There's gonna be a stream delay.
Yeah, so you have to hold it and wait for that thing to pop up again so you can strip it. Boom, like that. So now when you strip it like that, your stick does more damage because you're going to use it as a spear.
But how do you actually attack with it?
Okay, so you have to be attack first. It's like kind of like a counter attack. You'll see. So inspect it.
Okay.
And then you'll go grab a rock and put the stick in. Okay, so you have to grab a rock and swap hands so the stick is in your left hand. So you can...
New tool discovery. Stick. Whoa.
Yeah, so the rock should be in your right hand and the stick should be in your left.
Intelligence raising.
So then try altering it.
Monkey becoming stronger. How many times do I have to do this?
It'll give you a notification, and it'll say like tool made. It'll get faster the more you do it.
Monkey tool. Oh, hitting a granite right can alter a stick.
And you see that like your stamina's going down, like everything you do uses up stamina kind of thing. So now that's the most powerful stick you can get, and it'll do the most damage.
Oh, whoa, monkey flabbergasted. Sharpened stick. Accrue lignum.
What?
That's what it said. What is this thing over here that's a mystery, by the way?
Okay, that was the Latin, because like everything you do, if you like discover something, it gives you like the Latin name of it and all that. So what are you doing? You're going towards the thing you memorized?
I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go kill a bear. Monkey.
Sadly, there are no bears.
Monkey bear killer. Is there a way for me to fast fall?
Fast fall?
Yeah.
Like off a tree, you hit right bumper and it lets you go. But don't like be careful. Obviously, like be able to grab stuff, because if you fall too far, you'll break your legs.
You know, holding A to sprint doesn't really work that well. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
Yo, am I getting cold?
You have to get so when it rains, if you eat the red leaf, that gives you bone break resistance and it helps the cold.
Granite rock. So does a mystery thing mean I haven't figured out what it is yet?
Yeah, you haven't discovered it yet. So the big diamond-shaped question marks in the sky are new like settlement places you can discover, and it's like new landmarks kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Gathering spot discovery. Fishing spot. Locus ad piscandum. Oh. I like Locus ad piscandum. Okay. Oh, Locus ad piscandum. Granite Petra. Oh, Stangeria Areopus. Sheep Dutchman, hello, you've come just in time. Whoa, 17 months. My guy. This is too much.
Just you know, Dutchman, sheep would die the first day he was put out in the wilderness.
Is the volume a little bit loud? What do you mean, Dad? I would survive much.
I don't know about that.
Crazy, right? It is crazy. Look, I've become monkey. Monkey. Why you monkey? 'Cause sheep monkey. We're discovering things. Petrovecta extra handus. Can't pick it up.
The liftable rocks, so the stick has to be in your right hand, and that you use the stick to pry it.
Lift.
Everything pretty much you has that little like mini game tutorial release at the right time.
Oh. Grab. Inspect. Oh.
So the precious rocks, like the crystals and stuff, that give you a no fear thing.
Zinc blende.
And also when you give it to someone in the tribe, it'll instantly create a bond with them. So like if you just give it to a girl or whatever, you know, like your girl trying to give it to a guy, it instantly bonds you two.
Yo, there was a female elder. Let's go give it to her.
You're a girl, so I don't think lesbian monkeys are a thing yet.
Wait, are you saying my tribe isn't progressive?
10 million years ago, probably not. Probably not.
Oh, wait. Discovery. Here,
I think
put
they were
this
more
down.
worried about having kids and surviving rather than having fun.
Oh, what is that? There's nothing in there. Never mind, there's nothing.
Yeah, sometimes there's nothing. Sometimes there's like a snail or mushrooms or.
I'm lost. Did I?
Yeah, like I said, you should memorize your home location. So go into intelligence and memorize your home location so you can find it again.
There we go. That's probably a good idea. Are they okay with me just carrying around their two babbies? Like,
Yeah. You're all family.
oh no, is this Breath of the Wild style? Am I losing more stamina because it's raining?
No. It's just like it clouds your vision, like that blue ring around it, your screen. So it's like it's annoying to have, but it's not actually detrimenting you.
Oh. How do I get stamina back? Do I have to drink?
You just hold, like, so just stop walking and don't be climbing anything, because if you're climbing, like, even if you're just sitting there holding still, like on a tree trunk, it takes up stamina. So just like
Monkey, go crazy! What am I doing?
What are you doing? Okay, stop walking.
I'm mashing A.
No, okay. Once it's yellow like that, you're getting really low on stamina. So if you're just standing on a flat surface, just stop moving and it'll.
But I have to stop moving for it to recharge?
Yes.
Oh, what? Alright. Let's see here. Focus. Adult male. Coupled with
yes.
I. Oh no, this one's already coupled.
Yeah, so you can recouple them, like.
Oh,
like you can.
I can make them get a divorce. You like me instead, huh? Give. Ooh, yeah. I bring you gifts.
Did it say coupled with now, like you bonded with them?
No. Hey, follow me. Analyze. Follow me. Ape together. Strong.
Say, yeah, it said couple formed. What do you mean, sheep?
No, what did it?
Yes, it did when you gave him the thing. So now you can have more kids with him.
Oh, nice.
See how there's only 5 of you. Each fertile female can have 2 kids. In total, you can have 6 babies at a time. And
make kids with me now.
the amount of babies you have is the amount of reinforcements on your perk points you can do. So you can only do like 6 perk point reinforcements per generation.
Only 6? Wow. What? No polyamorous relationships? It's okay. This is primitive times, Dutchman. This stuff is okay. Assign neural energy to.
And with, with monkey aids and all that, I don't think you want to be sleeping around.
Did you say monkey aids?
Yep.
Communication. Oh, so does it say in the top right what it is?
What do you mean?
It doesn't really tell you what it does it?
Well, you have to initiate it. Initiate, and then it'll be more specific. So if you tap A, it'll use a little bit of your neural energy to figure out what it is, and then you hold A to, like, actually buy the perk.
Item manipulation. Transfer an item to the other hand while moving. Well, if possible. I didn't even know I couldn't do that while moving. Do I have a limited number of things I can initiate?
So right now, since you only have 2 kids, you can only, you can initiate anything you want, and it'll remain unlocked, like, the circle with the little dot in the middle. Even if you don't reinforce it the next generation, once you get more neural energy, you can buy that perk again. It just won't be remembered.
So how do I reinforce it?
So once you want to change a generation, you hit left bumper, and that goes over to your generation thing, and then you select which neurons you want to reinforce to remember for the next one.
How do you select it?
Well, you don't have to worry about that now, because I don't think you're changing generations, or at least you shouldn't be, because you only have 2 kids. You want at least 6.
At least 6. Holy cow!
Like I said, so you have to go. So right now your tribe number is low, So you can go find apes out in the wild, and usually they're like, you know, they're hungry or they're thirsty or they're sick. And if you help them, they will join your tribe, and that way you can have more males and females to get it on with.
So do I have a limited number of things I can learn?
No, you can learn as much as you want, but it's just reinforcing for the next generation is only 6. Unless you find a specific thing, but that's not going to happen yet because you're not far enough into it.
To drop an item while moving? I'm learning all of the basics. No, monogamy is cringe.
I don't know why you want all the monkeys to be fucking each other.
What? Oh, do you mean
Polyamory,
Dutchman?
Yeah.
Oh. Surprised you aren't on the Halo Challenge grind. I was doing it a bit earlier, yeah.
Each couple can only have 2 kids.
I'll probably do it some more later.
If you really want, you can have one male have all the kids, but then once they go to the next generation, all of them are going to be related, and then they cannot mate because no incest.
I'm having a lot of brain blasts, not gonna lie. Alright,
You'll have more brain
this person's gonna watch me while I sleep.
You'll have more brain blasts if the, incest babies.
Oh, I'm dreaming of the many ores I've discovered. Ah, gasp. I don't necessarily want them to be banging. I'm just saying that forced monogamy is cringe. Daily regimen update. So how do I make them bang?
So you have to lay down on the bed and call over the mate by pressing B.
Drop child. Drop child. Call mate. Mate? Oh.
You don't see anything.
Oh no!
Dutchman,
Look away! Look away!
You have to couple them up to have kids, but you can swap couples at any time. So a guy can go over and bond with that same girl.
New pregnancy? Give birth?
No, don't give birth. Don't give birth.
Oh.
Because once you can get multiple chicks pregnant at once, and once you hit the give birth, they all give birth at the same time.
Oh.
So like if you hit it right now, only she'll give birth, and then it'll make more time pass.
Gotcha. I might have accidentally hit give birth anyway.
Well, Dutchman, time moves faster in the game, so if you look like when he's mating, like an hour passes.
Monkey baby.
Why'd you give birth?
15 months. Listen, I did it before you said that. I was like, give birth, and then I held it and did it, and then you're like, no, don't give birth, okay? Listen.
Stream delay cringe.
It's okay, don't worry. Look how happy my babby is. Am I the babby now?
No, you're not the baby.
Oh, darn.
You can become the baby if you want. You have to go up and hit Y on it to swap, because you can swap between apes at any time. Any of the tribes.
Wait, which one's my baby? There we go. Can I get a third baby? No.
No. So each female can only have 2 babies per generation. So you want at least 3 fertile females to have the 6 total.
How do you swap to another person?
So you go up to them and hit Y once they're highlighted, and then hit A.
Switch. Ah! Oh. I'm other monkey now. So, how many females are there? Let's see.
So if you can hit Y and then go into your intelligence mode and inspect all of them, and it'll tell you like, oh, elder, fertile female, male, all that.
Elder, female, single. Adult male coupled with Ra. Ku and Gur. What does that mean? Is that
what?
The names like below?
What do you mean? Oh, that's just the babies they've had.
So this one's already had 2 babies?
So that he's the father of those 2.
Adult male, single. Do we have 3 males and 1 woman? Is that how this is?
Yes, you need to go find other chicks, or just pass the generation, and that way you'll get...
Oh, here we go. Adult female, but she's also already had 2, which means...
You should have 4 then. No, there's only 3 babies.
Yeah, because I had 1, this other female had 1.
No, no. Look at the circle. You have 3 little orange dots. That's the number of kids you have.
I thought those were the elders.
No, the elders are the grayed out circles at the top right. So you have 1 elder right now, and 4 middle-aged adults, and then 3 babies.
I cannot focus on this female for some reason.
It's kind of finicky with the focus thing, and like you're focused on her because you zoomed in on her, but like sometimes the information's cut off.
There we go. Top. Okay, yeah. See, she's fertile, so she can have another child.
Yeah, yeah. So now you can have 4 babies in total, so 4 first points.
End expedition. Oh, I know why. Yeah,
so the circles that are connected to the main big circle in the middle, that's who's following you right now. So if you don't want them to leave the settlement with you, because if they leave the settlement, there's a higher chance of them dying, especially right now when you don't have any perks for attacking anything.
Wait, say that again?
Okay, so see that little line connecting that one adult in the top and the bottom right?
Yes.
To the big circle? The big circle is you right now. That's the AP selected. That means they're following you. So if you leave the settlement, they'll follow outside the settlement. And right now, since you don't have any weapons, like you didn't give them any weapons, and they can't really attack anything because you don't have the right perks, they'll probably die. And so you'll lose 2 apes instead of just 1.
Alright. So now there's another pregnancy, but like there are no more females, so why wouldn't I just give birth?
Yeah, give birth right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, once you have all the female, once they're all pregnant, you already got that other chick. You know, she already has her 2 kids. But once they're all pregnant at the same time, then you do it just so you have 3 babies pop out instead of 1.
Whoops, wrong button. Wait. What? Also, yes, oh, you can only give birth when there's a mate around. Monkey birth scene! Get it away! Okay. So now... There's so many babies. Why can't I sleep as this guy?
You have the stick in your right hand. You have to move it to your left hand to sleep.
That's weird. Magic monkey madness.
Well, it's just like if you have food in your hand, the same button to eat is the same button to lay down and sleep. So it's like you have to move it to your left hand, so it's, you know what I mean?
Increase capacity to metabolize food. Oh. Okay, we have a genetic mutation. Alright, let's go kill a bear.
Better have a sharpened stick.
Let's see. Guess we should go discover things. Hey, that's a thing I haven't discovered. Monkey jump. Ooh, that was really close, actually. Monkey right-handed? This is oppression? They're both right and left-handed.
I think you mean 75% of the population, if not more. Are you left-handed, Dutchman?
Dutchman, are you left-handed? It's pretty cringe.
We're gonna ostracize you.
Yeah, I didn't know you were left-handed. I might have to ban you for...
We don't like lefties here.
When I inspect this, what are those bubbles?
What do you mean?
You'll see in a minute. There's like, when you inspect it,
The little like spiral.
there's
that
like a
goes in
mystery on the
right?
top, and then there's like a these thing.
Okay, so that's the function of it. So you don't know the second function of it, but you know that that stuff is used to make your bed. So you
Oh.
have to figure out the other function. So go grab it and put it in your left hand to alter it.
Why?
You'll find out the other function.
Do I have to alter it?
Yeah. So do like you're gonna strip it just like you stripped the stick.
I tore it to pieces.
Well, you have to do it at the right time.
These controls are kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. Stripping.
This is
Natural grass
like a
Hi Kids can be modified. What do I have
like a
now?
double gay indie game. Okay, so if you have that little stick, go find in your settlement there is a beehive. Go to the beehive.
Oh no.
You're not gonna kill the
Bruh.
beehive.
Oh, Stringeria Eriopis caulis. Nice.
What kind of disease do you have?
That was the stick. Alright, when is sprinting gonna get faster than jumping?
So you have to up your motoricity. So you have to climb more and you have to run around more, and then you'll get increased speed.
Didn't I memorize where my thing is? Where the heck did it go? Whoops. I missed. Oh. Monkey strong. There's a beehive in my thing, you said?
Yeah, in your settlement. So if you look up once you get there, you'll see it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So go climb up to it, and make sure the stick is in your right hand.
Dun dun dun. Monkey find beehive. Monkey eat honey. New gathering spot discovery. Beehive. Dip. Inspect. Oh. Honey can be dipped out of beehives. New food discovery. Mel. So now I can eat this?
Yeah, there's two things you can do with honey. Okay, you also have to think about like stuff in real life. So like, what do people use honey for besides eating it? Like, medical wise.
What? I don't know. Oh wait, the honey poultice.
Well, you put honey on like a burn or a cut.
You put it on a bandage and then you use it as a poultice.
Exactly. So you can strip it off the stick, and oh shit, you can strip it off the stick and use it to stop bleeding.
I don't even need a bandage?
No.
Sick. By the way, is this starting area the same, or is it like...
What do you mean?
Like, is the world randomly generated, or is this the same place you...
It's the same place, but you can select because you started like the story thing, right? Like how it's intended, kind of thing, like where you start out at, right? Because you can select a like it's more of the sandbox thing, and that's just you'll start in a random spot over the entire map. The map is huge, so you'll start.
What is the
at a
bottom
random...
left flashing for?
What do you mean?
Flashing red. Somebody sees me?
That means there's a predator there near you. If your dopamine starts going down and it's flashing red, see, like right now something's chasing you.
I'm trying to climb this thing, but
you use your stick. Use your stick.
there's nothing here. Hello? Why is my view so close? There we go. We're good. Now, to use fight with my stick, do I need it in my left or my right hand?
It should automatically go, but like always have it in your right hand just in case, because sometimes it won't work if it's in your left hand. I think there's a perk actually that it'll automatically make it work. But yeah, you want it in your right hand.
Should I just inspect everything?
Yeah, pretty much. That's how you start out the game. Like you're new to the
What's
world,
that?
you know, like
Hiding spot. Granite rock. Hey, this feels like a place where a crocodile would be. Wait, can I not drink this water?
you have to have nothing in your hands to drink it.
What?
Well, you use both hands to scoop the water.
Yeah, but you can do that with sticks in your hand.
That's what? No.
Uh-oh. I hear a snake. I see a
So look
snake.
around in
Is
your
that a
intelligence
snake?
mode. Go around in your intelligence mode. And discover where he is.
Using what?
Your intelligence mode. Remember, you have intelligence, you have scent, and you have hearing.
Intimidate.
Yeah, so you can scare stuff away. Sometimes if you have enough people or you maxed out your intimidation.
Whoa.
You also do more intimidation if you have like a stick in your hand.
There's a boar here. He ran me over.
Can you break your leg? Because I don't think you. Okay, so just like with the fighting and all that, you have to do the purple thing. So you have to hold A, and if you want to dodge, you go any other direction besides at the boar or anything that attacks you, and that's to dodge. If you want to attack it, you have to hold A if you have a stick in your hand, and you have to aim yourself at the boar, or like I said, anything else.
Does eating heal me?
No, so broken bones, you have to go eat that, either the red leaf or find that thing by the river, the green poofy stuff.
Green poopy stuff? What?
Poofy, the cattail thing.
Alright. Alright, is there like a button that makes the view zoom in and out? Or is it just automatic?
Automatic, I think. If you stand up, it does increase your field of view. Right now, it's supposed to feel claustrophobic because you're crouched down, so you can't really see anything. You know what I mean?
Ramble.
What do you have your graphics set at?
Max?
Okay.
I think I gotta... Oh. There we go.
Yeah, watch out for the water.
Why?
I don't know, what did you say earlier about a giant lizard that lives in the water?
Nah. Totally safe.
Yeah, they don't live in swamps.
What crocodile has ever lived in a swamp? Come on.
Especially the ones in Africa.
There's another snake. I'll just leave him be.
Kill the snakes.
Oh, can I get his meat? Can I eat snake meat?
Yes.
Do I just walk up to him?
I would go kill your leg first. See if you attack him.
I am totally confused as to what I'm supposed to do.
What do you mean?
I mean, I held A, but nothing happened.
You have to hold A and you have to use your movement stick to aim yourself at him. You have to like move towards him. You know what I mean? So hold A and then wherever the snake is.
Oh, you move towards him.
Yes. So go attack. Go run up to him again and do it again.
Oh.
And give it. Yeah. Did you stab him?
Yeah. I stabbed him in the head. The monkey's strong.
You dodged, so that increases your motoricity and all that, and then attacking obviously increases your attack. And that gives you a dopamine boost so you don't go crazy once you attack and all that.
Dopamine. Dopamine feels good, not gonna lie. Oh.
Hey, Ruby.
Inspect. Oh, snake. Eat. Eat,
So
snake, become omnivore.
If you have a rock, you can butcher the snake to get the meat out. Same thing with anything else.
Denderaspis angustus cadaver. Did my stick break? Is that what happened?
Well, you used it to stab it, so it's like it's gone. It's like a one-time kind of thing. So you have to go grab
What?
another
What happens if I didn't have a stick? Could I attack still?
If you have a rock, you can. If not, no.
Hey, rocks are over here. Fuck. What's your snake? Oh. 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 Oh, wait, it didn't. Oh, there we go.
You see any palm trees?
Man, I'm just really laying into it. Butchering. Meat can be cut away from a carcass. Oh. Grab. Inspect. Oh. Meat. Ooh, food discovery. Oviparous meat. Pars carnis ovipari animalis. Can I just eat it raw? This seems unsanitary.
Sheep, you realize people can eat meat raw, right? Like fish and beef?
Yeah, if you want to catch a bunch of...
No? You won't catch diseases.
Look, I actually just got sick from eating this meat.
Yeah, because you haven't adapted to eating meat yet.
Uh-oh. Oh. 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 Should I go back home and sleep? Dude, the thing that I memorized keeps disappearing.
Well, yeah, because you have to up your, if you go into your intelligence mode and you discover more stuff that ups your brain power, so you can be able to memorize stuff for longer.
Oh, you can only memorize it for so long.
So long, and only one thing at a time until you get more perks, or until you up that.
Alter. Is there like, does this show where my food and water is at?
No, but you'll see since your stamina's down, you need to eat and drink. And also when you get sick like that, like the little stomach thing, that lowers your stamina too.
Monkey. Oh. I'm faster at climbing trees than I am running around.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like you're adapted to living in the trees.
Nah, that could never be the case.
What did I say, Richard Cat?
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Not in your game. I'm playing the same game as you right now.
Oh.
I'm further along, obviously.
So how long should I wait until I make a new generation?
Once you get 6 perk points that you've learned, and then you can reinforce. But since you only have 4, you have 4 perk points that you've already, you know, paid for, kind of thing, and you've upgraded.
Evolution. Oh, made new progress. Once connected, it will be possible to detect more distant elements through the intelligence. Perception. The range for detection of odors and sounds is slightly increased. Tap X to use your senses, then follow the steps purpose. Okay. Memory. The range for detection of non-edible sources is increased. Tap Y to use your enhanced intelligence, then follow the steps proposed by the... Okay. Reaction time for both escapes and attacks will be increased. Okay.
Okay, so do you have 4 perk points that you've already unlocked and all that?
Actions of escape. Hold A to prime dodging or counterattack. Move. Please say it's the right time to dodge or counterattack. Are the perk points the neurons that I...
Yeah, those are the perk points. So go to generations real quick, like hit the left bumper.
Yeah?
And it should show you how many, like it should be like a bright blue. And that's how many you have purchased right now.
I have 4 reinforcements.
No, okay. I have to wait for this, the delay.
To pass the generation, right now, you must be an adult, be in your clan's active settlement, and the clan must have at least 1 kid. All reinforcements must be done if possible.
Yeah, so you can reinforce those 4, and then after that, unless you find another chick to have kids with, that's all you can. It's all you can reinforce for now. So just reinforce those and change generation.
You think I should, or should I go try and find an ape?
I would just do that right now. You can change generations as many times as you want.
Yeah, but won't the world evolve around me?
No. Not necessarily, because it's a static world, but you're supposed to be progressing through the map as you go, and it's an open world map. And certain areas, it's like, oh, this is farther along, you know, like in time kind of thing. Because there's the jungle, then there's like the tree that goes from like jungle and it slowly goes into a savanna, and yeah.
So what happens with the evolutions?
What do you mean?
What if I do an evolution leap?
That changes time, and that it'll like do a big old jump in time, and then it'll also change the location of your people. But since you don't have any mutations active right now, it's not worth it because the mutations are only activated once you do an evolutionary leap. So I wouldn't do it right now.
Oh, monkey progress in time. We learn many things.
Because if you look at, there's a 50-50 chance for your kids to have a genetic mutation, and if you look, it'll say like it's not specified till adulthood, and then so you have to wait for that kid to become an adult, and then once it's an adult, if you want to get that mutation, you have to get it before it dies. So once it's an old person, you can still get the thing, but then once you go past that and it dies, that mutation's gone. So that's when you want to.
So when I pass a generation like this, does that mean all my babies turn into adults and all my old people die?
Some of your old people will die, yes, because it's a 15-year jump. So, and then all your adults, your current adults, turn into old people.
Oh, male. Do we have any females? Oh no. For it all?
The sausage fest?
male metabolism. So do I want to have the ones with the genetic mutations meet?
Yes, because he has a higher chance of making making a baby with a mutation. Because it's already at 50-50, but I think it goes higher once if that specific adult has a mutation.
So we have one female fertile. We have an adult male.
So if you really want to,
Male.
you can have the elder males mate with the younger females, just because they can still have kids, but the old females can't have kids. Just because no matter.
Okay.
So.
Male. So wait, is this everybody?
That's everybody. So if you look on at the bottom right, it shows how many you have.
So 4. Oh yeah, that is everybody. So I should have these females mate with the one with the mutation.
Mm-hmm.
How do I ensure that it's the male?
You have to bond with them first.
Oh.
Every generation you have to bond with the male bond with the female. I think. Look at your chest right now. Are you a chick or a guy?
I'm the male with the mutation.
Okay, so you go to a fertile chick and you get to bond with her. You get to form a couple.
Groom. Yeah. Is this how I bond? You see, this is how the sheep picks up ladies in real life. Just casually ruins their back.
Well, you don't go through your girlfriend's back here?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
How many times do I have to do this? Is something supposed to happen?
No, so you have to do it at the right time. You have to let go. It's a little mini game, but I think you're family related. Did you see if you're family related or not?
Oh, can you not have families?
No, you can't have incest babies.
What? So I have to go out and find monkeys anyway.
No redneck or European royalty monkeys, okay?
I thought I'd just expand my own lineage.
No, you don't.
Keep the bloodline pure.
Hear this, freaking Dutchman sheep wants to have retard monkey babies.
So wait a second. So I do have to go out, Naj, Mother,
so
I, and
are they all family related?
Yeah, every single one of these are family related.
The old adults aren't related to the kids, are they? All of them? All the
Okay,
kids?
this female is not.
Exactly. So you can.
Okay, so this male. Okay, so I need to go get a gem to meet.
No, that's just to do it instantly. You can go just bond with her right now.
How? All right, they're all following me. How do I get them to stop?
You go to the bed, hit an expedition. Because okay, so when you were the adult and they were the babies, they were on your back, so they were following you. Once you change generations, they're still gonna follow you. So you have to go to bed, make them stop, and you have to groom her.
So how do you?
I think Dutchman died. He's not.
How do you bond?
You have to groom.
You have to keep grooming?
No, you groom, and then that makes the couple.
Oh, I messed up. Wait. I gotta switch. So who are your parents? I and And yours is Ra and Oh, wait. Wait, they have the same father. Is that gonna stop them from meeting?
If it doesn't say family related, then they should be good.
How do you know when they're family related?
If you focus on them, and if it says next to their name, it says adult female, and then it'll say family related next to it.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't say that, you're good.
Analyze. So it doesn't say family related anywhere.
You're good.
Oh, there we go. Weirdo? What do you mean, Zetrin? This is totally normal. What are you saying weirdo about? Couple form.
He wanted the families to mate with each other. You.
What else are you supposed to do?
He wanted the siblings to mate with each other. You.
Oh, whoops. Follow me. Lie down. Call mate. Hey, baby. You want some of this? Oh, baby. Oh. Okay. So now that this mom has a baby, analyze.
She can have it. Yeah, so make sure they're all pregnant and then give birth, and then just lay down, switch between all of them, and call the mates just so you can get them all pregnant again. And then instantly give birth, so you have all 6 babies there just waiting.
Alright, so now I can get this other female pregnant. Follow me. So should I give them birth after I get these 2 pregnant?
If that's all the females you have there that are fertile, yes.
Yeah, I do.
How'd you get 4 old people and 3 young ones? Oh, never mind. So it's two guys and 2 girls, right?
Wait, I think so. I thought so.
Okay.
It
doesn't show your own character in the family count because it's like you and then them. So you have to always add 1 more to the little thing in the bottom right.
Why can I not call mate?
Do you have something in your hand?
No. Wait, I can't call a mate.
Why?
I'm not sure.
You're not laying down.
It doesn't say they're family related. They should be fine. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I forgot to bond them, of course. Of course. I wanted to just jump. I thought it was like real life where you meet somebody and you just jump straight into sex instead of...
Zetrin, it's Animal Day, don't you know?
I'm just kidding, kids, alright? Recreational sex isn't very good. Don't do it. Call mate. Mate. You're streaming an ape game and my brother-in-law is streaming a cat game. What is going on today, Zetrin? I wish this game was co-op, actually.
This would be a very cool game in co-op.
Yeah, it would. Alright, well, now I'm just gonna give birth.
Okay. I need my stick.
Whoa, new babies. Okay. So now what I should do
is call them back over and mate again so you can have another set of babies.
What? Why would I do that?
So you can have 4 babies.
But what if
4? What? You only want 2 babies so you can have 2 perks?
Well, I mean, we're not gonna do a thing yet.
Well, no, but you just get it all the way right now so you don't have to do it later and it doesn't affect anything.
Fine. Gosh.
Trying to teach you to be efficient. Shoot, I can't even. Take a sneeze.
Whoa. Bless you.
Thank you.
This is also how I get women to come into bed with me. I lie down on the bed and I go, oh, oh, oh. And they know. The ladies like.
You know what the ladies like?
Yeah.
How many ladies has this method attracted?
You know.
0?
Nah, you know. You don't have to ask that question. Alright, so now I should take these babies with me on adventures.
Yes, so go explore the forest now.
I can't pick this baby up.
You have to tap B. It's kind of weird if they're on the bed because you have to like get the right angle.
You gotta tap B or A?
To piggyback them because you're making them follow you. And everything with communication is B.
Can elders not pick babies up?
No, they can, but I wouldn't be an elder because you have low health and low stamina.
What? But then I risk losing.
You're not gonna lose it unless you really mess up.
All right, fine. There we go. Where did the other babies go?
Hit Y and find them.
How do I find them?
Y. Intelligence.
There's that death skull over there.
The death skull is since you passed a generation, is all the old people that died. So you can go examine their bones, and you get neural energy from it.
Dead for 16 years.
So if you walk up to it, you can go examine it, and then you get experience points.
Oh wait, I never gave birth actually. I need to... Wait, how do you tell when a mother is pregnant?
So on the bottom right, if it has a little orange dot inside the white circle of the left ones, that means that they're pregnant.
Okay, I forgot give the pregnancy actually, so... I'm gonna lie down and give birth.
Give birth.
Give birth. Oh, 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 oh. All right, there we go. All right. All right, so now I'm carrying 2 babies around. So now...
Go explore. Grab a stick, make it sharp, and then go explore.
Oh, crap. Where do I get a stick from?
The trees with the dead branches.
Oh, monkey, become one with nature.
So if you go grab 2 of those granite rocks, like the light tan ones, you can try hitting those together. They're a little bit sturdier.
Why? Will it make fire?
It'll make a better tool.
I'm getting better at smacking stick with granite rock. Whoops, I broke it.
Yeah, Sheep, you went way past the upgrade thing. Like it lets you know when you finish making the stick.
No, it doesn't. Hitting a granite rock can alter the granite rock.
It'll go like ton, like on the bongos. Like once you're done making the tool.
Oh.
See? Like
Granite grinder, granite lapis ad molendum. Now what?
So now you can go try and grind stuff with that and see what it does to the stuff. It does to the anything. It's pretty much you just like you slowly figure things out as you go along, and it's like, oh, that's how I do that. Ooh. So you gotta think, okay, what could I do with this to make it? Like, what are the things I can do with it, and then kind of go from there.
Oh, granite can modify horsetails. Inspect. Get grounded powder. New tool discovery. Horsetail paste. Equistestum tritum. Apply. Oh yeah, cleaning myself up, baby. Oh no, how much have I missed? Also, why are you and Dad playing it? Are you actually playing it together or just at the same time? We're just playing at the same time.
You missed the beginning part. I mean, it's only been 20 years and 5 days, so not too long. He's sheep. He's not very good at monkey.
What? What are you talking about?
Die, zebra, die!
So can I grind this rock?
No.
Oh. Can I grind a stick?
mostly gonna be food stuff, like soft stuff.
All right. Well, I busted the stick, so.
So I would take a stick just so you can protect yourself. So the smaller the something is, generally that's when you can use the rock on it. The bigger the something is, you want to use the stick on it.
Coming strong, monkey. All right, we got the grindstone, we got a stick. Let's go. It's like you're actually a monkey. I know, I've become a monkey, Dr. Shroom. Look at this. We've got little monkeys on our back. Let's go on an adventure. Oh yeah, let's remember our home. Going on a hike in our favorite rocket ship. Zooming through the sky. Little monkey men.
Remember, also if you stand up, you can see more. And so like when it says neuron matured, that you unlocked a new perk to be able to purchase.
Monkey man. Monkey. Neuron matured? Yeah, that's right. I'm a smart monkey developing my neurons. I don't know why that happens. When you rapidly press A while on a wall. Oh, monkey ballistic.
What do you mean? He hasn't died yet, no. I'm expecting him to, though.
I'm gonna go to one of these diamonds, I guess.
Yeah, that's a new location for you to discover.
Uh-oh. Am I being hunted? What is this?
Are you?
I don't know. It's all scary.
Is your dopamine going down? No, that's not within your territory range yet, so you have to discover stuff. So either sniffing or using intelligence or hearing, and that calmed you down enough to conquer your fear so you can expand your home range, or expand your territory. So I'd go back into it and use your intelligence to, like, discover stuff. So you have to be within the zone for it to count towards it.
How do I examine it? It doesn't let me do stuff here.
What do you mean? It's because you have to pick it up.
Uh-oh.
Well, also you're in the scary zone, so like you're more concerned about your surroundings. So just do that. Like use your intelligence, discover stuff. So all the squares, hit those. Go to the squares.
What's that? Oh, there's a monkey out here.
Yeah, so you can recruit him.
Stop being such a weirdo. Yeah, Dr. Shroom, stop being such a weirdo. Inspect.
Sheep. So
Foreman ubi udis.
the stuff you've already discovered, like the squares that don't have the question mark, you want to do those because that'll fill up that little white circle above the eyeball. And once it's filled up, then you can not be scared anymore.
Oh, monkey's scared. Oh, what is that? Don't go into the light. Whoa, ouch. That was really bright. Come on, we're almost there. Oh. A sharpened stick. I fought off a warthog. Reach conquer zone. What's the conquer zone? Surroundings rationalized. Reach conquer zone. Is the giant white orb at conquer zone? I'm confused.
What?
What is a conquer zone?
So follow the little white particles, like where are they flying, and you walk that way.
Towards where they're flying, or from where
they're flying? So the bluish giant white circle, that's to get out of it. You want to go towards the pale white circle where the particles are flying.
Oh. Conquer your fear. Pull to pokey? That surely has to be the key to civilization, sheep. Hey, there's a thing over here. So can I make this monkey a part of my tribe?
Yeah, so you have to figure out what's wrong with him and give him the stuff he needs, and then he'll be friends with you.
He looks...
Does his stomach hurt?
Yeah.
Is he hungry, thirsty?
His stomach. It looks like his stomach hurts, I guess. Maybe he's hungry.
So you have to find him food. So those red leaves on that tree behind you, grab one and then give it to him.
The tree behind you. Oh wait, inspect. This isn't just water. New food discovery. Aquae stagnatus irigo. Oh, don't drink stagnant water, guys.
So you can inspect it once it's in your hands, and if he does like the little happy thing, that means it's safe to drink.
Yo, there's a saber-toothed tiger out here. Whoa, I don't have a weapon. Time to climb tree like monkey. Maybe that's why the monkey has a hurt stomach. Because there's a saber tooth around. Oh, monkey's sick. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So if you drink water, that'll fix it. Is that what you drink? You drink the stagnant water?
Yeah, I drank the stagnant.
So if you hold X when the water's in your hand, like you're inspecting it, if he does the happy potion, it's safe to drink, just so you don't get sick.
I need to find something he can eat. Dead branch.
So that tree that was behind him with the red leaves on it, you can eat that stuff.
I don't see a tree with red leaves. I don't know what you're talking about. This
Right behind him, on the ground. It's a little short tree.
It's
Left. Right there.
Catha edulus?
That's the stuff that prevents you from getting cold and fixes bone break.
Hey, friended a hungry outsider to have a new clan member. Cool. Is he just gonna go on his own, or?
So he'll follow you, so you have to take him back.
Okay. Well, I guess he's coming on an adventure with us.
He's gonna get eaten.
Ain't no way I'm going all the way back there.
Yeah, you better give him a stick or something.
He can dodge. I dodge.
They really can't dodge until you get those points.
I hear a boar.
See, if you go into hearing mode, you can sense the animals easier.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't remember about the hearing mode.
Hearing, smelling.
Oh, I did a thing. New landmark discovery. Oh, I thought I actually had to go there and climb up. You can tell what color things are. Yeah, those leaves didn't look red to me, I'll be honest.
Well, also you're sick and it's night, so there's gonna be less color.
I don't want to hear your excuses.
Sorry, my logic and reasoning got in your way of...
Yeah, it did. It's kind of rude of you, not gonna lie. The big swamp. So do I have like a map or something?
No. But you can find a map online that people made. Would a monkey have a map sheet?
So the big swamp. Yeah, I would. Oh, I almost got eaten by an alligator. Time to bail.
That's why I said you should take him back.
I mean, I guess I should sleep or something. It's such a long way back. Is my guy still following me? Oh yeah, he's coming. You gotta keep up, guy. You should have jumped along like me. So weird. Why do you hump things when you mash A while grabbing on something?
What?
It's so bizarre. Look at this.
I don't know, because you're freaking out the game. I don't know why you're coming to me.
This is all they had to do to entertain themselves. Do it with the kids on their backs and everything. Is my monkey friend coming back with me? Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, almost didn't make that. Why is there music playing? Sounds like death music, like I'm about to die.
Yep, that's danger music.
Scoop. Drink the fresh flowing water.
So you have to go to the bed and end expedition so he just stops following you.
An expedition. Oh. We bring in friend. Monkey friend. Aw, monkey hug! We've brought another male into the mix. Too bad it's not a female. Alright, I should lie down. And evolve using my brain power. Metabolism. Hey, there's another genetic. Baby genetic potential. Intelligence. Increased intellectual capacities. Spatial, but once connected, it will be possible to detect non-edible resources from far away. Brain blast! Body language. Ask a particular clan member to approach.
I got my jump distance on my max speed, or my speed maximized.
It's now possible to ask from a distance some clan members to come closer and follow. Press X for senses, then through the sense hearing, hold B and release to have the visible clan member follow you. Self-empowerment. Will have the capacity to automatically mimic an intimidation or the action of conquering fear. Oh, it seems good. While following you, clan members are able to automatically mimic an intimidation. Nice. Group intimidation. Excellent. Most important skill. Grasp control. Once connected, the chance of dropping an item following a dodge will decrease. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because if you have like a stick and a rock in your hand, if you dodge, it has a chance of falling out of your hand. So then you can't attack.
Preparation speed for dodge will be increased. Excellent. Do you have neuron juice or something? I don't think so. I think I just learn it and then learn the neuron.
Also, that all that white stuff in the middle is your experience points, your neural energy that you use to apply the stuff.
Oh, okay. Never mind. This right here is apparently it. Group preservation. Cameras will have the ability to dodge and attack by themselves if they don't have a weapon in hand.
See,
Oh yeah, you can see it draining. My brain power! There we go. Oh. We need to find a woman to have another generation with. Alright, let's actually sleep. And so it was. Many a monkey were born. And many a monkey. Oh! Dreaming of elephants in the wild! Okay. Let's grab a quick snack. There's a button to drop child? Yeah. Didn't your mother ever drop you on your head? Come on now. Why can't I grab these sticks? Are these not sticks? I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the interact thing to grab things does not work well. Do I have something in my hand? Oh, I do. How did I get a rock? What?
Probably easier to randomly hit A or right bumper or something. The best way for grabbing stuff is if it's highlighted, you can grab it.
Yeah, I know. Don't drop babies, they don't bounce. Trust me. Wait, what do you mean? I mean, I feel like this is a science experiment every sibling has tested, though. Actually, now that I think about it. Seems kind of messed up to have a button dedicated to that. Yo, I don't understand. Sometimes sticks just don't work well. There we go. Also, hello, Cougarific. Wait, Cougarific? Oh no. Oh, analyze clan member. Dead for 17 years. Nuck! No! Nuck has been dead for 17 years. Cougarific, you're not gonna like eat me, are you? Because we're like monks here. We're big monkeys. Small monkeys. I wish it was clear when you actually made the stick.
It is. It has a little like noise notification. Here, look, I'll make a stick right now.
Well, that doesn't help me. I need a stick.
Yeah, you can watch my stream. Streaming again. Okay, I'm live.
There we go. I guess this is a stick. Alright, monkey stick. You just gain massive bonus XP for analyzing the bone paint pile while carrying babies. Oh no! My babies are messed up! They enjoy looking at the dead of their families!
Cheat.
What?
Look at the stream real quick.
Alright, what?
Okay, so, are you watching right now?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, so. If you're at sound check, listen for it. That like scraping sound, and then you'll see that your neural energy increases once you create a new tool. So here we begin.
Seems kind of sus to me. Am I like hungry or something? Why is my stamina low?
You hear it?
Maybe. Alright, whatever. We don't need that much stamina. Should I climb upward? I haven't gone upward yet. Is there anything up there? Oh, I apparently discovered something. New landmark discovery. Hidden waterfall oasis. Babies need to learn about their own mortality. It's a human trait. I've made them more human. That's a part of humanity I wish I didn't teach them. Oh. Uh-oh. There's a meteor. Whoa. Whoa, the dinosaurs, they're coming! Everybody run! What was that? Oh, we must go investigate meteor. Oh, smoke. Oh. Wait, is this... Where am I? Wow, I'm up high.
So go to that bird nest. Go to that bird nest.
What bird nest?
The one when you were up top. Go climb up that tree again, and you'll see. It's a gigantic bird nest.
Where?
The brown thing.
What? There's no brown thing.
You jumped right past it, Chief.
It did?
Yeah, when you jump down. Okay,
That's not something you can...
No, that is. You can go in the bird nest, dude. I'm telling you.
No, 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 no. I
wrong.
didn't... It wasn't the bird nest that I did. It looked like there was like vines or something there, but...
So you have to hold a... You can swing from them.
Oh, you can? What?
Yeah, just like the leaves on the trees you can swing from. You can't like climb them, but you can swing from the leaves. So if you fall off the tree, then you can kind of save yourself.
I see. All right, where's this bird nest? What do you want about?
Okay, stop moving so this freaking thing can catch up.
No, I'm gonna keep moving. I want to get back up here.
You don't see the giant brown thing in the trees?
Where? Brown thing? What the hell? Oh, there it is.
Oh my gosh, Sheep, you are blind.
I didn't see it. I didn't look there. Not blind.
That eagle would have gotten you in real life. Holy shit.
What are you on about? Shut up.
Go eat the eggs. That's a pretty big nest, dude. Wait till you see the size of the bird.
Uh-oh.
You hear the screeching?
Uh-oh. Ooh. Did I get the egg? No, I dropped all my stuff. Gosh darn it. Oh, that bird.
Why didn't you attack the bird? You dodged?
I couldn't see where it was. I was just dodging in a direction, all right? I didn't see it. Ah. Is this part where you meet aliens and learn how to build a pyramid? Oh, you're right. This is history in the making.
Channel, Ancient Aliens, freaking TV show. Sheep, you need to spike out your hair to the sides and recreate that meme.
What do you mean?
The aliens meme? He's like, aliens. You never seen that?
No. I'm not a memer.
Can you find that and send that to him?
Hang on. They've said stuff in chat. You're not a pie, you're a monkey. I'm a pie? Wait, what? I didn't say that. Did I say that? I didn't say I'm a pie. Yeah, just jump at it again, amazing mistake. Okay, you actually can swing from it. Giant alien.
Well, I'm not lying to him.
Oh, can you? Okay. Oh, yak! Dead for 20 years.
That was that first monkey that died in the cutscene, Sheep.
Oh, that's so messed up. New food discovery. Oh, bachelor egg, eagle eggs, Terathopius aquadatus something. Eat. Oh, I'm getting sick. Alter. Yeah, I better eat another one. Oh,
the more you eat it, you'll assimilate the nutrients, so then you'll get more used to it, so you can actually eat the egg.
Okay.
And then the same thing with like meat.
So it was good.
Like that. Yes.
All right. Oh, sheep, take the egg to the smoldering meteor. Oh, can I click it on the meteor? Are there any branches left on this tree?
Swing from the leaves.
Are there no more branches? Oh, there's plenty of branches. Why? How do I always end up with stuff in my hand?
You're getting the...
I swear I don't have it, and then I do. Tell me it becomes faster to make these spears.
It does. You have to make them more, so then your muscles will grow, and then you know, get more motoricity. Just like in real life, you have to lift heavy things so you can you know, build your muscles.
That never happens. I'm building my butt muscles by sitting down. There we go. All right. Why am I moving slow? Am I sick? Oh, I was out of stamina. Weak monkey. Oh. Okay. We're good. I don't understand what this is. Why is this some action?
What?
Oh, humping trees. It's funny, but all right. Where was that?
Well, because when you hit A on a branch, you're trying to jump, so you spamming it is like resetting the animation of you trying to jump.
Did I see where the smoldering thing happened? Do I need to climb the tree again?
Go climb the tree, and then you can see where the smokestack is.
Dang it. Dang Flabbit. Monkey brain smol. Where was what? Bird or meteor? Meteor. Whoa. Oh, it's in that direction. Whoa! I'm Tarzan, man. Uh-oh. Tarzan dead. Okay. Oh, is this where I learn advanced metal? Is that dead? Are you lying to me? Is holding A not actually sprint? Does seem scary to miss a jump? Yes, it does. Yo, that is a huge freaking snake. What the heck? That's an enormous snake. Wow. Inspect. Oh, meteorite. Oh. New landmark discovery. Swamps meteorites. Oh. Yes! Destroy! Yes! Kill! Granite rocks can be used to strike a giant warthog. Come at me! I kill! Oh, he left. Can I grab? Pick up? Inspect. Oh. New tool discovery. Meteorite. Petra Exilo. Wait, maybe I should flip these around. Yo. There's a saber-toothed tiger here. I'm gonna climb this tree. Now control, if you hold down A plus X, then your character will move faster. Release the button and your character will jump. A and X. Oh, you mean A? Oh, X is just for the other controller types. My ape does not seem to move any faster. Look at this. This is me not holding A. This is me holding A. Oh, okay. I guess it is a little bit faster. It's just jumping is infinitely faster than that. So I got the meteorite. Now what? For Xbox or PlayStation's game, yeah. Guess I'll take it back and show my compadres. Compadres, look, I bring meteorite. Do I still have the meteorite? Looks like it. This method of control can be pretty frustrating. For one, your hominid doesn't go that fast while on the ground, and when you acquire the ability to walk upright. Bum, 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 bum. Goes the monkey. Does anybody have any good TV shows or movies to watch? Yeah, you still there? That is not here. What do you think? What do you suppose I can do with this meteorite? I don't know. What's the last thing you watched? The last good thing I watched was Vinland Saga. I don't know what to do with this meteorite. I don't necessarily want to watch an anime. I could watch anything. Just something entertaining. During attacks because more time is allowed. Oh. My brain is bursting with experience. Once connected, reaction time for the ability to respond to a threat will increase. Once connected, the preparation speed for a dodge against a predator will be increased. I got 6 reinforcements. Be sure to get the crafting neuron thing? What do you mean? I've never watched Breaking Bad, but I'm considering it. I've already seen Breaking Bad. Baby with spontaneous genetic mutation. Oh, I'm dreaming of elephants. Earlier you got a thing for smacking a stick, I believe. Piggyback. I don't know what to do with this meteorite, man. I'm not entirely sure I know what you're talking about, Dr. Shroom, but that's also because I don't know the game very well. Look, they're all drinking. Communal drink, everyone. Guys, are you eating all the food? Come on. Save some for the only person who's actually doing anything, yeah? Why haven't I identified these? I can't identify these brambles. They're not damaging me or anything. What is that? Oh, it's just a little babby. So one of the things popped up saying you'd crafted 5 or 10 sticks and something about a craftsman neuron, I think. Well, if it's a neuron, I would see it in that place I was. Rest, monkey. Now we climb. Now we climb. I can't go up. Wait, am I not? Can you not go up this way? I guess you can't go up this way. Well, now you know. See, maybe I can expect these ones. No? Maybe I need a rock or something. Basil. It just breaks. I don't understand. Yo, little monkey, what are you doing out here, huh? Oh, have I not inspected these? Oh, are these berries? Craftsman's Pioneer. Tammy berry. Syncepalum dulcificum. Wait here. Oh, did I tell him to follow me? Weird. Go back to the oasis, little monkey. Apparently it's not a neuron, it's just an achievement, basically. Oh. Wait here. I think I go another generation. Unless I go find another monkey. Which I could do. Oh, missed a jump. I hear bats, but it doesn't look like I can inspect them. Hold a message. Hey, Dr. Shroom, can you see what's in the chat right now? Do you see the thing that I see? Oh. Yes? What? Why would that be held? What is this? A mild racism? Is it? Should I just not let that through then? Red Trem, your message got held. I suspect it already told you that. I wanted to go. I thought there was a closer mystery mark. What happened? These ones don't seem quite close, do they? Was that it? Did I pass it? This is back towards our house, so we'll go to it. The term is a crude imitation of Mandarin Cantonese phonology. Okay. It's weird. I hear a noise. I don't see anything though. Oh well. We'll just go to this thing. We aren't afraid of any noises. Combat seems easy in this game. Uh-oh. Whoa. Discover. We discovered a new place. New landmark discovery. The Sister Arches. Well, I think we should do another generation. Where's our home? Is that our home? Looks like it. Because basically, because I've unlocked 6 reinforcements, Dead said that you can only get 6 reinforcements per generation. I need to rest my monkey muscles. Whoa, I'm a crazy drunk. Whoa. Crazy drunk. Guess we're gonna find out what happens when you run out of stamina. Ah, I ran out of stamina quick. Oh, apparently nothing happens. Oh, I can keep eating these leaves. Matured neuron communication. I just munched down. I guess that's what it was. I was just super hungry. Because my monkey is on fire now. Have you tried grinding leaves? I did grind some leaves, not those ones specifically. It's connected. Inspection of the quality of a food source will be faster. Once connected, it will be possible to ask clan members to mimic the grabbing of an item, then eating it if it is food.
Die yet?
Excellent.
You die yet?
What? No, I haven't died. Why would I die?
Because you're... Oh, never mind.
I guess I'm ready. So as soon as I get 6 reinforcements, should I just do it in next generation every time?
Yeah, just to make it go faster, because if you keep getting perk points, it's not going to do anything.
None of these perks are good, though.
What perks are there?
Inspection of food is faster. Range of detection of non-edible resources is increased. I guess that one's decent. Body language.
I'd say all the dodge and attack ones right there on the left-hand side are probably the best.
But it's so easy to dodge things already.
It gives you more time.
Yeah, but it's so easy.
Yeah, but it makes sense here. That and the increased intimidation would probably be good. Making yourself scarier. Oh, I got work. Ew.
There we go. Change generation. Monkey learn. Monkey advance. Is there a become hairless perk?
As you evolve into new species, you get less and less hair.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And your face changes. And your body, actually, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna turn into Tarzan.
Perhaps.
Can you make monkey tea? That's a good question. Can we?
No.
Monkey
These
tea.
monkeys don't know how to use fire.
Clan member
Can grind
dead. No.
think you can grind up the red leaves to make a paste. What were you talking about? It's not a neuron, it's an achievement shroom. Oh yeah, so that's kind of that's called an evolutionary feat. The you know, like when it pops up. And it's not a perk, it's like, hey, you did this, so like when you evolve, you advance through time faster. Kind of thing. Like you jump more because your end goal is to get to about 2 million years in the past, kind of thing.
Oh, I'm an old monkey now. Everybody, gather around. I must inspect our losses.
That walking quote you put in, Roland, it's not, bipedalism doesn't make you faster. It gives you more endurance, but there's different perks called ambulation that make you move faster, like walking, running, climbing. You jump farther, all that.
Oh yeah, Dead. What the heck do I do with this meteorite?
Did you already go find it?
Yeah, I have it in my hand.
You inspected it, didn't you?
I did inspect it. Now what?
Okay, so meteorites, you're supposed to you take all your kids with you, so you have 2 other adults carry 2 children, and then when you go inspect it while they're following you, you take all your children back to the your settlement, and then each of the kids, if they don't have a mutation already, they get a mutation. So all 6 of your kids will have mutations to get them faster, and then it'll also double your points if you have all of them there. So instead of 6 reinforcement points, you'll get 12. And then also, when you investigate a meteorite, 1 random perk will like unlock and purchase itself, kind of thing, for free. So I should have told you this earlier, so you would have gotten.
Well, I mean, I already had my kids with me, so.
You had all 6 of them?
I only had 2 of them that I was carrying.
Yeah. So only those 2 got mutations if they didn't already have mutations. So to maximize it, you want all your kids there when you inspect it, bring them back, and then drop them in the nest, and the mutations will unlock. And if it's like 2, if one or actually 2 or more meteorites drop, you have 1 generation do it. So let's say all your kids do it, and then they become adults, and then they have kids, and then you go to the next meteorite, and then you have all of them do it, so they get mutations, and then you go one more time, you change the generation one more time, so the original set that got the mutations from the meteorite are now old. They're still alive, but they're just old, and then the new kids are adults, so that way you have 12 mutations going on. So when you evolve next, you get 12 mutation perks.
See.
It's a lot to take in, yeah. There's a wiki for this game if you need help when I'm not here. Post it in the general chat.
Alright, so. Fertile. Alright, let's. Couple formed. Let us go and procreate. Yes, lay down. Let us make monkey baby.
Are you doing a hot tub monkey stream?
Hot tub monkey stew.
It's like that.
Oh yeah, this monkey male is gonna have multiple babies with one female. Actually, is this what I want to do? Is there another male with?
If you do all that, if you do that, then they're all related, so none of them can mate with each other. So I would recommend it. Because if you do that, then you'll have to keep going out and finding new members. Because once you get to a certain point, actually pretty close, once you have a max thing, you won't ever have to go out and find new members unless someone dies. Just because all the kids will be able to like mate with each other that aren't like siblings, kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't. The only time I had to actually go out and find people was like when I first. This is my second time playing it, when I restarted the game, kind of thing. Just because the group's not full. And then I haven't had a single ape die, so.
So, aside from calling all of your monkeys together, is there any way to tell how many females and males you have?
Yeah, so when you do the... Okay, go into the intelligence, and you'll see it looks like the bathroom symbol, like the one with the skirt is the female, and then the triangle-shaped one, the upside-down triangle, is a male.
Uh-oh.
So that's how you tell. And if they have their arms out to the side, that means they're young and fertile. If it's down, if it has the arms down against their sides, like lowered, that's an elder. So the females, if it has their arms like they're like T-posing, that means it's a fertile female that can have babies.
I see.
But yeah, so that's how you tell. Like, there's not really a list. It's just you have to look around and kind of count.
Okay. We give birth. And then we mate once again. Oh. Female pregnant. Coupled with APE.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed, sheep.
What?
So I'm gonna head to bed.
You're gonna head to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Like in game or like actually going to bed?
Like in real life.
Oh, okay.
I work in the morning.
All right then.
It was fun.
is gonna end it soon anyway, actually. Because it's already 10 p.m. and I'm already feeling tired. I just wanted to finish like grooming and whatnot. You know? A little. What? Just a little night. Just have some fun before bed.
Have some grooming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Wait, are you enjoying the game so far?
Yeah, so far I'm curious to see how far it goes. I wanna make more people like monkeys.
So, I don't think this is the average, but for me, my first playthrough, like I looked up some stuff, but I didn't look up a whole lot. It was like 60 hours.
Oh, jeez Louise.
But I think, like, let me look at how long it be.
There we go. Now we should have 4 babies. Which is... looks like it. Excellent.
Okay, main story, which it's not really a story. It's supposed to be 19 hours, and then main plus extra is 40 hours, and then completionist is 70 and a half hours.
Oh, man. Well... I'm sure we'll get there eventually. When does it save? Does it auto-save?
It saves when you sleep, and I think when you change generations, so you kind of just want to like go lay down for a second, and it should save.
Oh, okay.
And the autosave is pretty fast. It's not like, even if you don't even sleep or whatever, and you just like quit the game, it's not going to take you back super far. It's maybe like a whole like 5 minutes of progress, which isn't a whole lot in this game.
Right.
So, I wouldn't be too worried about it. Because usually it saves, I think it's at the top left corner, you'll see like the little neuron thing, and it should say saving next to it. Okay, now I'm actually going to go to bed. See ya.
Alright, good night, man. I am also about to go to bed. I'm gonna sleep in a little bit. Hey, yeah, saving in the top left. Alright. Well, that's a pretty interesting game. Ugh. I'll be honest, the camera gets a little annoying at times, but it's manageable. It is kind of weird that I jump around like a kangaroo, making to get around faster. I could see myself going to bed. I want to like watch a movie or something before I go to bed though. Watch a couple episodes of a show or something, but I finished everything I was watching. I mean, I have a huge list of anime to watch, but I don't know if I want to watch an anime right now. I just need something a little more brain dead. Ah. Dr. Shroom, my brother wants to know when you want to play Tabletop Simulator. Oh, I should end my recording now.